Alright guys, apologies for the delay. Just had something unexpected pop up. Anyway, we'll get into it. I'm not sure if I'll stay on for long, to be honest, guys. Just had my brother just actually just passed out unexpectedly, so he's alright. But right when I was about to start the stream, so hot. That's what happens when you don't drink enough fluids. When it's hot and you're running around like an idiot. All part of it. Life, isn't it? How are we, guys? Hope you're doing well. So apologies for the late start. Again, I don't think I'll stay on for long, to be honest. Just make sure things are all good on this side of things. Charts are shit. Charts are really shit. Not expecting a thing, to be honest. Today gold is just stuck in consolidation, so for me, you just need to wait. I'm not even going to bother with TikTok, so yeah, sorry guys, just a bit disjointed. Hope you're all doing well though. We'll quickly look at the charts, quickly look at what's going on, see if there is any news about yeah, so let's get into it. If you could smash the like button. Yeah, so last stream of the year, guys. Done for the year. Personally, I think the time's come where it's all over the shop at the minute. The charts, it only tends to move around times of obviously high impact news at the minute, as was the case yesterday. Otherwise today is just consolidating, not up to a thing at all. Moving forward though, today another big day of news ahead with the English, well, especially in England, with the Bank of England, the governor speaking a little bit later on, and the monetary policy statement moving forward, NY CPI. So lots to come today, tomorrow as well. But personally, this I'm not even going to be trading myself today. But anyway, we are here to quickly look at the charts, do some analysis quickly, and yeah, let's have a look at the gold. My members, sorry guys, just yeah, I was going to send a link in that, but I don't think it's going to be worth it right now. Weekly forming bullish at the minute, expecting high of the previous candle. Daily did engulf the previous daily candle. To me, it looks like we are potentially going to head back up to the all-time high. Still, if we begin to break the high of that previous daily, the current weekly candle, and I do definitely believe there's a good chance we're going to create a new all-time high. As far as the 4 hour, what we can see is that is technically bullish in structure, struggling at the resistance. So we'll just mark that in for the time being. Just a real choppy approach to it. There is absolutely no volume whatsoever at the minute on the gold. As far as support, I mean, we'll mark on the 15. It's just really choppy here. And let's go down to the 15. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark in, not that, I'm going to mark in the current daily low. That level there, and that's, we're still bullish. We're bullish across the board here. We'll be bullish as long as we remain above 43.10, that sort of region, 43.05 to be exact, roughly. However, I'd be looking for buys upon the pullback basically to 43.25, 26, that sort of region, if I was to consider trading. And I'd just stick to buys personally. I would not want to counter trend trade it. If you want to counter trend trade it, you either got to do it obviously from the resistance on the right confirmation to do so. I wouldn't just jump in off the back of one bearish candle, to be honest. Otherwise, just let it pop below the Asian range low, tap back in, begin to pull away from it, and see a potential continuation sell option. Yeah, otherwise, further buys, again, above that previous week's high, I think it is, yep. That point there, it's likely going to retest. Good chance it's going to come up to the all-time high yet again. So that's probably what I'd be looking at personally on the gold if I was to be trading it today. Again, apologies for yesterday as well. I was at the gathering. Yeah, so hopefully some of you watched the video. The analysis is spot on, by the way. I had a look at the charts when I came to the charts today. It was literally perfect as far as the analysis. Not saying it would have been easy to get involved in a trade, but the analysis was spot on. Price pulling back to either this level here or a level lower down, and form support and look for an option to buy it. So did do that. But yeah, that's the goal, guys. Yeah, once again, apologies, guys. Just the things pop up unexpectedly, don't they? Franco, morning to you. Candy Cane, welcome to you. Gal Marek, morning to you. Lau, good day to you. Bartman, appreciate this week's key. Did you have a good week of training and your trades? Not being on the charts much at all, to be honest, my friend. Wasn't on the charts for a second yesterday. And today is pretty much the first I've looked at it, other than some more work on the course update, but not actively looking to trade it today. Yeah, so quiet end to the year. It's been a fantastic year. December ends up in a winning month again. No losing months for the year. Off the back of the first week. Last week it was a small loss, 1 win and one loss, but the loss outweighed the win. Happens sometimes. And the prior to that week was 2 or 3-0, I think it was. So December, quiet month, but ends up in a winning month nonetheless. How about you guys? How's it been? Hope it's been a good one. Just give me a second, guys. Just hang on a sec. Hi guys, sorry. Yeah, thought it'd be a fun stream, but how's it going, team? How are you guys going? Hot one here today in Melbourne. Probably the hottest day we've had since summer earlier in the year. GJ, what looks of it breaking out. Breaking out, but not too much margin by the looks of it as well. Roxy, good day to you. And Kane took a payout yesterday. Thanks for following your stream. Thank you. All good. Well done. And in the end, it's all on you. So you're the one who has to pull the trigger. You're the one who has to, you know, make of it what you can in regards to, you know, the content I provide, the education, that. So in the end of the day, it's, you know, obviously you're interpreting it the right way, you're making the right use of it and making the most of it. So well done to you. Speaking of payouts and challenges, I had to play around with something potential affiliation with a reputable broker. Had a bit of a play around with something today in regards to challenge space. Didn't realize I blew the account in literally about 5 minutes. It was funny. I had no idea what I was doing, to be honest, but yeah, bit of fun either way. That was a demo lightning challenge. Roxy, 4-year-old on vacation now. He's very busy, been a bit distracted since Monday. Keep him busy, I can imagine. Yep, that age where they don't stop moving, do they? Around, so. Yeah, apologies again, especially my guys. My team, we will definitely be jumping on during the break, especially between Christmas and New Year's. We'll do some sim work for those who are about. Not going to be many, but still. Hey, Kenny K, you've done the lightning challenge? Okay. Yeah, this one is basically you choose how long you want the challenge to last. It's either you pass it or fail it, and you get the bet, whatever the wager is. So it's a bit different. It's not you get a payout as in, you know, profit earned. It's just you literally have to accumulate enough profit in that time frame. You win it, you place a bet anywhere between $500 and $500, and you get the return, you get the payout. So I'm still looking into it. Yeah, I don't quite get everything, so I'm looking into it either way, but very interesting. Gold, to me, is still extremely bullish. Gold, silver is just does not stop at the moment. Silver is just completely off to the races. Wow, look at that. Is there an interruption there? There is a daily interruption on silver. I don't know how that will work out. Make a break for gold. It does kind of look like a level it could waterfall from, but such a strong uptrend, I'm not going to bet that it's going to waterfall. You just need to wait for confirmations of, in order to get involved in either direction, to be honest. Gold sniper, yeah, gold's shit house at the minute. Don't expect a thing from it, to be honest. Plus, again, high impact news to come later, so it tends to do this during a London session when there's news about during the NY session, especially around this time of year. It's gonna likely consolidate, chop about. Likely not going to give any decent move until news time. Take some orders to burst record high. Yeah, it's a good chance it could do so though. So pound news is free and wide today. So just be careful anyone trading the pound. A lot of news about. So Bitcoin has pumped and dumped. Ethereum back below 3k. Yeah, XRP back well below $2 at the minute. Not even sure why I've got that there, to be honest. Nasdaq also, so Bitcoin, Nasdaq looking quite similar. 740. Indices also pulling back in a minute. The only thing it's not is gold and silver. Silver going well. Yeah, it's 66, just over. Cracked the $100 Australian dollar mark. So cheapest I can find an ounce of silver these days is about 108 Australian dollars. Still be buying probably a couple ounces on Sunday every weekend. Gold and silver, sign of times to come. Yeah. Yeah, been tooting the horn of both gold and silver, especially silver, for how long now? So platinum as well. Platinum's off to the races as well. It's basically the white metals have taken a lead over gold of late. Palladium, platinum, silver, obviously. John feels like gold needs to dip to trigger the liquidity last couple of days to get the running start to break all-time high. Thoughts on hitting all-time high and then just ranging next 3 weeks? Yeah, it does look like perhaps it's looked, to me it looks like it could in fact waterfall, but because it is exhausting at that resistance. But again, it's in a big strong uptrend. What it could be doing is just gathering liquidity below the all-time high in order to make the move through it. Wouldn't anticipate too much though the next few weeks. The volume could be lackluster. Personally, won't be looking to trade actively trade anyway. I don't think it's the best time to do so. But yeah, I mean, it could be range bound. It could make a move. It also depends on, you know, what else is going on with news and that, because it may spike off the back of it into a new all-time high and then consolidate above it. Sniper got laughed at for saying gold over 4k. Now I'm saying 6k mid next year. Mate, I would never have been laughing at that because I had the same prediction. I've got, you guys know what my thoughts are. 10k plus. Gold's going to 10k plus. Not saying it's happening this year, next year. Well, obviously not this year. Next year, I reckon good chance by 2030. Have I heard of the Santa Rally, institutional term for being Xmas? And yeah, heard of Santa rallies. They used to talk about it a lot when I used to follow Bitcoin and crypto. Yeah, I mean, people are probably laughing at me thinking it's silver, you know, 500 and then $1,000 plus. But I really have conviction that it's going a lot higher than what it is just now, so. Ooh, gold is just chilling right in the middle of the Asian range. Yeah, so this is the final stream for the year. I hope it's been a good one. guys. I hope you've had a good year. Been really solid on my end personally. Sure, only 500 pips down to trigger a lot of stops. Hey, every retail trader and their dog is probably long. So today, sweep below and my session up, session move tomorrow. Could be, and yeah, most people would be long, but long is the you want to be on a side of longs, but yes, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be some liquidity sweeps, stop loss hunts, so on and so forth. In order to push it up higher. But what I can tell you is that, again, mentioned it earlier in week, JP Morgan and some of the major banks in the US have now flipped the script and they're bullish. They're in paper longs now, so they've wrapped up most of the paper shorts. It's been suppressing price for God knows how long, and now they are also long. So the back of that note, if they're going to start to pump the metals, look out. New all-time highs are definitely on the cards. Been a really good year. Isn't Fed cutting rates? Did they not just cut? Are they cutting? Is there another meeting today? I think everyone expects them to continue cutting. This Mesquite December is the fake out market. Yeah, it can be a little bit tricky. Usually the first week or two is alright, and then it becomes difficult. A lot of consolidation. I'll point to you, mate. I was stopped trading 3 weeks ago. To be honest, I'm not top speed with news. Nah, all good, mate. I've only know basically what I see on Forex Factory. That's all I know. Well, other than some of the podcasts that follow, that's more in regards to physical silver and gold. But gold is, look at this, it's just not even moving. Oh, it looks like quite a head possibly. Yeah, it looks shit house in all honesty. Again, came onto the stream not thinking about trading, to be honest. Just looking at charts, knowing it's just going to be shit. So to be honest, there is no way I'm going to be trading it. I just can't see it, how it's going to happen. Plus, obviously, there's shit going on here that I couldn't really bother seeing on the charts, to be honest. This landscape every news day is trash. Price action before news. Sniper, well, I hope you've made good money, bro. Another 6 of feet. It's been solid. It's been really solid. Percentage wise, it's pretty much right on 80 again for the second year in a row. So I think that's, you can't be disappointed in that. Yeah, it's another solid year. So still working on it. I still want to adapt and adjust, add some new entries. So I'll be working over the break to test some certain entries that I've thought about. One I used many years ago, but I've not used it for ages, and I think it'd be pretty beneficial to perhaps use it when gold, like at the minute, when not right now, but I mean when gold's trending. Another way to get involved, so I'll be testing that out. I'm not going to share it just yet. And a few other things that I'm going to personally test. One being 740, one of the indices. So grind doesn't stop, even if you're not actively looking to trade live. Grind does not stop. Mad Lord X562, gold never gives confirmation and moves 100 to 200 pips, then consolidates again. Yeah, sometimes you get a really strong confirmation, you just need to be patient. Short in the last 2 days have had huge positioning moves in Asia. Search today, hardly anything in Asia. Something is about to pop. So, gut feeling could possibly Yeah, Asian session today was nothing about. Absolutely nothing about. His areas crashed. So my computer crashed earlier. It sounds a bit funny too now, so that doesn't die on me. It's just another bloody expense that you don't need. I deserve more viewers and recognition for the good work. Thank you, mate. It will come. It's all good. On the other day, you're a good man. Yeah, it's just who I am, mate. I do what I do, be who I am. People like it, they like it. If they don't, up to them. Can't please everybody in this world. That's something, obviously, you know, I know, and you learn as you get older as well. One of the things to enjoy, live a little, be serious, but not too serious. The issue is for those of your challenge accounts, because I am aware that you guys need to meet a certain amount of training days of a month in order to keep your account active. So I'm not sure how that works. If you can place like just a penny lot or a 10-cent lot, I have no idea, because there is consistency rules in that, but not sure if there's a length of time you need to at least hold a trade. But otherwise, I just literally open a trade for a couple minutes, close it out in loss or profit. As long as it's not going to blow your account and let it go into massive loss. You guys get what I mean. But it's an issue because it's not easy trading this time of year. Mentioned to my guys, what you often see is price will just start like a yo-yo doing this, and it ends up just back in consolidation. Seen that happen a lot. Spreads widen as well. Gold snipe being bashed by people my whole trading career. Doesn't bother me at all. Money is bank, that not theirs. That's it, mate. That's exactly how I see it. Carl, my fun of FTMO can place a 1 cent lot at least once in. Oh, nice one. So easy does it for you. Oh, sniper, yep. Let haters hate. That's exactly how it is, mate. Oh, my camera's cut out, hasn't it? What is going on? It's unreal. Great way to end the year, isn't it? Let's see what is going on here. Why is the camera out? I think I'm, there we go. Of course, I'm not a fan of funded challenges, but I won't argue about it each turn. Yeah, nor am I after my experience. But again, exactly each their own. If you can make something out of it, and you know, by all means, good luck to anyone who has one. Some might say it's improving out the camera. Probably. I went to trim the beard today. I'm not sure what happened. The settings must have slipped, and I shaved it a little bit too close for my liking, to be honest. I like it when it's thicker. Let's go down to like number 7 or something. It's too short for me. I like it a little bit thicker, a little more layered, a little more, you know, gives me a bit more definition. But yeah, oh well, grows back. It grows back. Is a good beard oil. I need to get a better trimmer. That's what I need to get. It's guys, one of those things that it's not something. Well, I don't enjoy it anyway. I don't enjoy trimming my beard or anything like that. So it's not something I want to spend so much cash on. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys are like that, but when it's something that you know, it's just a necessity, but you don't really like doing it, and so then you just look for something cheap enough, but would do the job, not too shit, not too cheap. That's how I see like beard trimmers and that. This is just trash, guys. At 70. I paid that in Australian dollars. What's the plans, guys? Christmas, New Year's, anyone up to anything exciting? Anyone going away? I wish I was, but unfortunately I won't be. Oh, he plans to sleep at least a week? Wow, lucky you. I can't sleep in. Even if I have the chance, I just always up early. Gold Snap, you going to Canada. Nice one. Gonna be cold. Suppose it's cold probably either way. Very cold at the minute where you are either way, so it wouldn't make a difference. Bloody hot here today. It's first proper day of summer we've had. Really, yesterday was also pretty hot. But we still have heard of it. Was that not where? This is going back years ago. It was one of the Winter Olympics, because I almost went to work there through the catering company that I used to work for in major events. They had openings with a sister company over there, and a few of my mates went. I was very close to going, but decided to cut the slack in Melbourne here, seeing half the crew had to go overseas. Probably should have gone, but anyway, too late now. I've been alcohol. Akloho. Sorry, wrong way around. I have no idea what. Oh, your phone playing up. Yeah, I thought you're saying you're being an alcoholic. Alcohol free for 18 months. I had a few beverages yesterday at a Christmas do. But it was not drunk at all. Literally had 2 beers. That's it. Nothing major. I had to drive anyway, so being responsible. Christmas might be a bit of a different story. Might be a few more than 2. That's at my house here, so I don't have to drive anyway, do I? Gold's starting to move. The issue with gold is you're just in consolidation. Like, all this range is just a mess. As soon as you break above the local high, you're running straight into more resistance at the current day's high, and then you're running straight into the higher time frame resistance above that. They're really, for me, just cannot see it, to be honest. Had it smell it now. I wasn't even a heavy drinker. Yeah, it's fair enough, mate. No, I've never been a heavy drinker. Hate that next day feeling when you feel like a bloody zombie. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry, guys. Very delicious. Good day to you. Welcome, mate. Yeah, so all in all, again, guys, been a solid year. Been times where it's been really challenging to find decent entries. Obviously, with London session, for me, it's quite obvious. London session has been the slowest of all when it comes to trading gold. But yeah, but otherwise, I mean, it's just been a good test of discipline and patience throughout. You know, most of it I've managed to stick to the plan, and you know, the results go to show. But yeah, the main thing is that I hope is that you guys benefit from the stream, whether it be some sort of educational way, or you know, if you gained a thing or two that you added to your training, or even just community and some you know, entertainment while you're training, because training can be lonely and boring. You know, that also, that's, I hope you enjoy that. Yeah, what else? Banter. Apologies for my rants when I get shitty at the world. Hard not to these days, the way the country is, but yeah. Biggest takeaway for the year was the IC candle. Carl, exactly. That's one thing that pretty much most of you on the stream would have learnt this year, is the interruption entry, and that is being refined, and that did have an update in added to the course today. So for my team who've not caught up with that post that I shared into the VIP chat, the new update for the latest version of the interruption has been added to the course. So make sure to have a watch of that and have a look at, read it as well, obviously, explanation along with watching the video. But that's one big takeaway, and I think a lot of you would have learnt on this stream. The interruption entry works really, really well, to be honest. You had a different type of interruption here that would have worked as well, but so that's something still being tested. Could be used next year, perhaps. Carl, don't have to apologize for rants, but part of the stream is the fact that you are just being you, person or a trait. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, you might obviously push the wrong buttons a few times with some of the shit I say, but again, if you like it or not, it's up to you guys. I'm assuming that most of you are okay with it because there's more of you on the stream lately than what there was a couple months back. Okay. Everything's just consolidating at the minute. Don't get tempted. Do not get tempted by the 1 minute. Just looking at it for shits and giggles at the minute, no way would I take a trade using the 1 minute to try to force something. Not even a 5 minute. Because when you're looking at 15 or 30, it is just in consolidation. There is absolutely no solid entry at the minute. So, on that note, guys, I'm gonna hang around because there's no way I'm gonna get an entry. I just tell. So I'm gonna call it, to be honest. Again, apologies, a bit of an unexpected start to the stream. I left you guys hanging for about 10 minutes. Had something pop up here, but yeah. But again, just quickly like to thank you all throughout the year, those who have, supported the streams pretty much day in, day out. You guys know who you are. Appreciate it very much. It's, hard to sometimes do these streams, in all honesty. Sometimes you really just couldn't be bothered. But, all in all, I do enjoy it. And I, enjoy the company of you guys as well. So, once again, thank you one and all for your support throughout the year. We'll be back, obviously, into the new year. Not 100% sure just yet exactly when. It's likely going to be mid-January. Either way, I will be starting up my team beforehand, probably the week before. But yeah, I will obviously be back. We'll likely be dropping more content as well in between. Do plan to regularly drop some content moving forward, at least one full-length video a week. Yeah, so look out for that. What else? I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. What happens? My team, we'll catch up with you guys though. Definitely catch up with you guys. I'll be in the chat for sure. But yeah, so we'll be in contact. Everyone else, whether you celebrate or not, have a Merry Christmas, have a safe and happy New Year's, and a safe and happy holiday period as well. Again, thank you so much for your support, and guys, all the best. Appreciate it. Thank you, my friends. Until next year, peace and much love. Cheers, guys.